everybody, my name is nastymold, and in this video we are going to find all of our seasonal candle bundles. We'll also do the daily quests, get our shard information, and find the treasure cakes for today. First up though, we're going to get our seasonal candles. We should have 2 up in the social space here. Each one of these is going to give us 25% of the wax needed to forge a season candle. So after collecting these 2, let's head down, and once we're at the bottom of this cloud tunnel, we should find our remaining 2. Alright, our next one is just in front of this leftmost cave here. There we go. And our final one for today should be at the exit towards the Prairie Village, which is like the main section of the Daylight Prairie. So right over here, it may be right next to a winged light if you didn't pick that up. There we go. So this is our 4th and final one today. Collecting all 4 of these should give us 1 seasonal candle when we forge. Hello everybody, my name is nastymold, and in this video we are going to get all of the seasonal candles for today. We'll do the daily quests, we'll find information on today's shard event, and we'll also get the treasure cakes. First up, we have some seasonal candle bundles to find. There are 2 up in the social space of the Daylight Prairie, and the rest can all be found below. So let's head down through this cloud tunnel, and I'll meet you at the bottom. Once we're down here, we have 2 more to find. One is kind of immediately in the middle area here, kind of in front of the rightmost cave entrance. And then one is just on top of this big round rock. And each of these little candle bundles we find is going to give us 25% of the wax needed to forge a season candle. So finding all 4 of these will give us 1 total seasonal candle. Nice! Easy peasy. With all these found, let's get started on today's daily quests. To use an expression to your friend, just open your emote menu and use any emote directed towards your friend. The Waving Bell Maker can be found in the village area of the Daylight Prairie. They're just in the center of the 3 big islands, right next to this little sculpture thing. Very, very easy to relive. All we have to do is walk to 2 of its checkpoints, and that spirit is already done. To ride a manta in the Daylight Prairie, all we have to do is find one and climb aboard. The easiest one, in my opinion, can be found in the Prairie Village. That's the place with the 3 bell towers. All we have to do is light each bell tower, and these mantas will be summoned. You can also do it in the Sanctuary Island if you have a couple mantas flying around. All you have to do is jump on their backs, like so. Our next 2 quests can both be done within the Sanctuary Island. You can either fly there by going through the Bird's Nest area where we just relived the bird spirit, or you can go through the wind paths if you have those unlocked. I'm going to fly through this cloud tunnel here and it should take me straight there. This is within the Bird's Nest area. Once we're here, we're going to actually see some floating jellyfish pretty much right in front of us by this floating island here. For our next quest, we have to recharge our light from a jellyfish, so I recommend losing all your light if you can. And then we're going to land on the jellyfish and jump up once we've landed, and the quest should complete. Just like that, quest complete. And you can also do that quest within any realm that has a jellyfish. It doesn't specifically have to be right here. Now we're going to head to the opposite side of this island, towards those mini islands in the background, and that is where we can find the event spirits from the previous Days of Nature events. So we're going to go to the biggest of these islands behind here, the one that's kind of on the right hand side. Skipping ahead because it takes forever to fly over here, but we are going to rid the Sanctuary Vortex of Darkness. I believe that's what the quest is called. Once we pass those spirits, there's actually a manatee on the ground here. What we have to do is burn the darkness from the manatee, and then it will lead us to a vortex that is just filled with trash. So burn that darkness and then start the quest by speaking with the manatee again, and then we're going to follow it pretty far into the ocean here. You might even be faster than the manatee, that's fine. We're pretty much just going straight from here, and you should eventually see some darkness popping up in the water. There it is. And that's where we can find our vortex. So this is where our quest will be completed. This one does take a little while and a bit of swimming to complete. And there's a few cutscenes that you can skip, but I don't think I skipped for some reason. The Sanctuary Vortex. And then the Anxious Angler will row up on their boat, and this is where we can actually officially start the quest. We have to sit down at the boat to start it, and then we can start picking up some trash. Where am I? I'm underwater. Fly over here, sit down at the boat. Let's pick up some garbage. Another little cutscene. No! No! There we go. Sit down. And let's pick up some trash. If you need to, you can always call and it will show you the exact location of the trash. But for the most part, it's like boots and harpoons, and they're a little bit lighter than the other pieces of trash. So they do stand out a little bit. I think this is finally my last piece. Please? Please? Done. Alright, quest is complete. And I believe, yeah, when we complete it, we also get a shell at the bottom of the ocean here, which will give us a pretty big amount of wax. So quest is complete, and might as well pick this up while we're here. And that's it for today's quests. Yay! For today's treasure candles in the Valley of Triumph, we have our first one here in the social space. Our next one can be found just below on this little bridge here. Our third is in the Citadel area, right here on this little arch. And our fourth and final one can be found on the left side of the Colosseum ice rink here. Today's shard event is a black shard that takes place in the Hidden Forest. This one we can find at the Forest Brook, which is the second area. There's this big river running through it. It's pretty hard to miss. The shards will fall at the time on the screen. This is in PDT time. If you'd like to see it in your own time zone, I do have a link you can click below and you can see it there. I do apologize because I did have a video of this shard event, but it is completely missing from my computer, so I'll have to record a new one today. Altogether, it's not incredibly difficult. It's obviously raining, which makes it a little more challenging, but be sure to utilize these little bloom mushroom thingies whenever you need to recharge. And of course, because it's a black shard, that means upon completion we'll be awarded with regular candles. Good luck with your shard! And that is all of today's daily changes in the Daylight Prairie. Thank you so much as always for watching, you guys. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed, and I will of course see you in the next video. Bye bye!